I feel like Revive has helped impact Salem with their willingness to make the broken things fixable.
Growing up in Salem was pretty cool. I lived in the area of West Side Court, the west end of Salem. Just remember, riding our bikes most of the time, being outside playing the little games that kids play.
I think I see our position as one of support and encouragement. So where can we come in, and again, at that starting point, value people, right? How do we show love, care, value people where they're at, and then find out where their gifts and abilities are and see where we can plug them in.
We work with a lot of community groups that participate in violence prevention and violence prevention focused efforts. And Revive South Jersey is one of those groups, and you guys are heavily involved in the area. One thing that I appreciate about the group is that you invite us in to your monthly meetings where you guys coordinate and get input from community members. You have representatives from the school there. You have representatives from other community organizations there. I see Chief Mike Brooks from Salem PD there. And everyone just collaborates about how we can work together or have people from our office be invited to some of the events you guys are doing. I know you have multiple weekly meetings where you have youth groups participate in a number of things, and you guys have an open door policy where we can have our detectives, the prosecutor herself, our chief of detectives, Jim Gillespie, participate, see what's going on in the community, and have the chance to meet one-on-one with the instructors for these groups, or have the kids that participate have a session with someone from law enforcement and talk about their concerns, their interests, and things that they like to see.
Revive South Jersey is an organization that was started back in 2012. Prior to starting the organization in South Jersey, my wife and I were missionaries in Mexico for about 7 years. And so when we moved back, a couple of the churches that had supported us asked us to help start a nonprofit that would work and serve needs similar to the needs that we were working with in Mexico.
I just come here and do what I do. I love on the kids. I give them the gifts that I have, all the years of experience that I have with art making and being with people, and I just try and create a safe space for them. I heard one of the little girls sitting in the bathroom, she said, they were doing a little chit chat, and she said, Miss Haley's like my second mom. I'm like, oh my God.
At the same time, you talk to people, and the people I connected with, there was a lot of hope on the one hand, and frustration with the lack of resources or opportunity for connection. And so in seeing that, there's a ton of potential, because when you have people who are willing and you're able to bridge that, that's not insurmountable. There's a lot of hope and opportunity and possibility when you have people that love and care about their city and want to see change.
I think that us just providing that safe, structured space for them to be themselves, we're nice to them. We hold those boundaries of, like, if you're going outside the line, we're gonna hold you in there, but I care about you. Like, I'm not punishing you. You can be yourself here, but I'm gonna keep you safe. I think that's really valuable.
So I know you guys are out there working on, I think I saw you guys making some music videos, saw you guys making some creative films out there, filming around in Salem. I know you have emotional and behavioral program that you're physically in the schools, and art therapy programs where you have our detectives come out. And I think we've had some of our detectives make drawings and paintings alongside the kids you have in the group. And it's just that kind of collaboration, that kind of open door policy where you say, hey, you're part of the community, we're here for the community, people can come in, see what we're doing, and that we get that invitation, I think is wonderful.
It has opened the eyes in the community already of, hey, look at this small group of people that have done so much with the children that we have in connection in our programs. where it's gotten them their GEDs, so they're graduating high school where they never thought that they were going to be able to go out in the real world and get a big boy or a big girl job. And just those little steps that they took in us helping them to complete their GED, you know, shines that light brighter to them that, hey, there's more outside of the world than just Salem.
So Revive impacts Salem in a different aspect, I want to say. It's bringing more the community together. I think it was in the past that I was seeing when events comes, but I feel like it did broke away just a little bit. And I think that with Revive, he wanted to put the community back together how it was back in the days. So seeing that connection, like it's getting there little by little, steps by steps, but I know it's gonna be like a really big giant impact of it.
The more we can facilitate, encourage, and empower, the more long-lasting the change and opportunity will be.
It would definitely make it better. It would make it better because what we say we're going to do, we actually do. Like, not for nothing, I mean, growing up in Salem, I know that it's a lot of promises to the youth here, the grown-ups here, the elderly here, and not a lot of those promises have been kept. But with Revive, if we say we're gonna have brunch with Santa, we have brunch with Santa. If we're having a pumpkin patch, we're having a pumpkin patch. Like, everything that we say we're gonna do, we actually do. And we make it where any and everyone is able to come. Not just from Santa.
So, from personal experience, I've seen how Revive played a part early in, you know, when the girls that were part of the dance with Sequence, and not as really as much engagement with the karate or the art therapy, but the dance was so big that it started right in the summer where we were having like issues with juveniles, the fighting, the issues with social media and stuff like that through the schools. And Sequence played such a huge part because we had that point of contact that we could reach out to that was like, look, this is what's going on, here's the girls involved. And I remember that first time she was like, I'll handle it. We hear people say I'll handle it all the time and it doesn't necessarily get handled. And the next day it was over. And I was like, okay, we have a valuable tool here. Clearly she's gained the respect of these young girls, and it's because of the program and the effort that she put in with these kids that she's able to turn around and stop the beef and the issues on the streets. And instantly the call volume for juvenile fights and stuff like that started to go down.
From what I can see, Revive has impacted Salem with the youth. You know, it's giving them opportunity to just to do a little bit more than just hanging out. You know, coming here with our group, I've noticed how the kids are with their attitudes. You know, it gives them something to do. As far as with the discipline, we just try to teach them, you know, some respect. You know, ask nicely. You know, when we have certain rules to follow, and they follow them pretty good. But it has helped out a lot. As far as with the kids, I believe that it just gives them an opportunity to do something. Instead of just getting out of school and hanging outside or doing whatever, being in the home and playing games. I mean, they can come out and come here and enjoy doing some art, making bracelets and whatever else they feel like doing.
We've had our detectives, our attorneys participate in numerous community groups and events that community groups put on, including Revive South Jersey. And the relationship building, the putting a familiar and friendly face on members of the community and also on law enforcement has just positive benefits. You know, we're all part of the same community, we're all part of the same family here. So when you recognize people that are in your community, when you build a trust with them, when you open up lines of communication, the effects shower through in so many different areas. You know.
Specific things that I've seen and witnessed that have been incredibly beneficial to us have been honestly primarily at our middle school, with the work that happens after school, the support around social emotional learning, the mentorship that happens, people actually coming into the school, knowing the kids look forward to the visits, the work with the art therapy, the dance program, everything has just been really amazing. And the karate, I think there's been a karate program. There have been so many programs to really help students tap into their emotions and to get emotions out in really productive, positive ways, but at the same time, help students see the queen and kings that are like living inside of them.
Revive's impact on Salem, New Jersey has been a significant impact. Since they came into the community, they have offered programs such as karate, dance, social and emotional learning, photography. These things, they haven't been in the community at all. Now, we had some things of dance as far as cheerleading is concerned, and when you add on the other factors, karate, I have never seen it in the community. It brings out a whole different group of kids and exposes them to discipline and something that's different. When you add on the photography, again, that's something that hasn't been to the community. It expands kids' thought processes, right? If you see it, you can be it. Now you got kids thinking about being a photographer, taking videos in their town and where they live at, and having a sense of pride on that. Then you go to the art therapy and the social and emotional learning, you know, giving kids the outlet to bring their feelings up forth. All that has been just a major impact in the community. You can actually see the difference in the kids. Our station house adjustments have went down because kids have something to do, something to look forward to, and it's just been a great piece for the community.
So hopefully, by instilling hope and opportunity and empowering individuals, that's our goal here, right? Is to come alongside of people, but really to serve. I mean, that's what we believe we're called to do.